Welcome to the Age of Aquarius. This is Amina, your survival guide in the Age of Aquarius. I hope you're doing well. I know some of you are a little rattled or confused right now. So let's get some heart energy with the key of 528. Heart energy. All right. Take a nice deep breath and relax. Deep inhale. Hold it. Slowly let it go. Because I know a lot of you are probably stressing. So try to, the shenanigans of the holodeck. We're at the whim of those planets and other people and their whims. So yeah, try to hang on. It's interesting because the moon has moved into Aquarius, and so many of you, that's moon energy, very reflective, meditative, also not knowing what you're supposed to do next. So this is about the calf, the ankle, the shin, and the Achilles. The Achilles heel. Many of you probably feel like you've been chopped off at the, like Achilles, right? Yeah. So, yes, according to Farmer's Almanac and Mercury Shadow, fun times. Yeah, according to Farmer's, see, I almost did it. I did it again. Wow. Anyway, according to many sources, when the moon is waning, it's all systems go for surgeries and procedures. Just try to avoid, for the next couple of days, calf, ankle, shin, Achilles. Some of you could literally be having issues in there, some soreness, and things like that. So keep that in mind. The planets, it's interesting because the planets, their lineup right now, we have Pluto and the moon. This is tropical. Pluto and the moon in Aquarius. And this is directly across from Black Lilith in Leo, Mars being watered down in Cancer. And both of those are at 10 degrees. Mars, 10 degrees Cancer, Black Moon Lilith, 10 degrees Leo. And then we have Venus at 3 degrees in Gemini. Face-off energy. And it feels like Aquarius may be having trouble with Gemini, Cancer, or Leo placements. Yeah, it definitely looks that way. Now, keep in mind, these readings are towards Aquarius, but they affect the collective, and it is the age of Aquarius. So all the sun signs are involved in this energy. Taurus has a messenger coming in on the rebel. So Mercury coming in to meet up with Uranus soon. And then, of course, happy birthday to Aries, both Vedically and tropically. No longer happy birthday to Pisces and Aries. Right now, it's just Aries. Let's see. On the Vedic side of things, it's very interesting because it seems like Capricorn and Aquarius particularly, and now Pisces is starting to get some of it because of tropically Saturn moved over there. But Vedically, Saturn is solidly still in Aquarius at 9 degrees. Pluto's at 6 degrees Capricorn, okay? And the moon is in Capricorn. So those of you that are Aquarius sun signs tropically, or Capricorn sun signs tropically, or if you are an Aquarius that that Vedically you're a Capricorn, any of those 3 signs, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn. Yikes. Yeah. And it's interesting because I have a feeling it's about you guys have moved to a certain point in your, and even, I don't know. It seems like you've moved to a certain point where you're getting ready for another progression forward on your journey. And these are just, what we just ran into was, well, the Sabian mysteries, first of all. We have this double promise, this like pinky swear going on. But one person's got both their hands in it and the other one just has one. So it's like a half-hearted promise that wasn't really a promise. It's kind of like it's like you were all in and somebody wasn't. That's the way it feels. So dealing with that energy. But I have good news. There is a gift coming towards you as a compensation for this. And that may include Taurus, interestingly, and Scorpio, the fixed signs, because the nodes. But here's the thing. When you look at the nodes, they're actually Vedically in Libra and Aries. Very interesting. So Libra and Scorpios are both looking at their past stuff and going towards past relationships. And then Taurus and Aries, you guys are progressing forward on your path, your North Node, what you're supposed to be doing in this incarnation, what you're meant to be doing. So keep that in mind. So anyway, let's look at the reading, because all of you are probably, this touches all of you in one way or another. By the way, infinite love and gratitude. So infinite Terra, that's heart backwards, and gratitude to all of you. And by the way, I'm open to doing personal readings for now. Information is in the description box below if you want to get in on that, because I don't know how long I'm going to do that for. Just for now anyway. So just an FYI, heads up. 13 breaks down to a 4 in the numerology, and solitude. So we're in our tower, okay? And there's a ladder to get up there. And it feels like we're trying to gain information. And all that water on there, you can't ignore it on this card. And so did our emotions put us in this place? Possibly. Possibly so. So anyway, solitude. A lot of meditation. Remember, we've had that 4 of Cups that's talking about that too. Yeah. I am comfortable in my own skin as I detach to replenish my soul. Upright. Meditation is required when you receive the solitude card as a sign. Keep in mind, the moon is in Capricorn, Aquarius, Vedically, tropically. As above, so below. That's what the difference is between tropical and Vedic. They both have merit. Both. Yeah. So If you want to know what's going to happen, you need to look at both of those. Not kidding. Empty your mind of thoughts and allow stillness to flow through your whole being. This is not an advantageous time to ask questions or push forward in any way. Rather, it's a period for a conscious retreat. What's called for now is to step back and take your focus off your life and your troubles. You'll be surprised how things sort themselves out once you replenish your energy by means of a much-needed rest and time out. All right? And I highly, highly suggest 2 cups of Epsom salt, Mercury shadow. Yep. Just listen to the other readers. It's hilarious. You guys should just crack up. It's part of what happens when you're trying to communicate during Mercury shadow. Anyway, it's a thing. Here's my advice. I'm not a professional when it comes to health, although I was in that field. And know a good deal, right down to DNA. Anyway, the thing that I highly urge you guys to do, if you can, 2 cups of salt. Doesn't matter what type, really, as long as it's, doesn't have bad particulates in it. So I'm using unscented Epsom salt. Especially for those of you that have allergies, be careful about buying them with additional things in them if you might have a problem. The other thing you really, really need, give me a moment while I have all kinds of faux pas happening. It is Mercury retrograde. Is get yourself 528 hertz. And take that in that bathtub with you. Give it a good ding. And then place that between your eyes on your forehead. And do that every time you take one of those soaks. No more often than every 3 days. First of all, the Epsom salt baths are very soothing for sore muscles, feet, etc. But it also is very good at drawing out toxins from your inside. And also, while you're doing that, purging trauma from your past. I think you'll find some interesting things happen when you meditate in that salt bath and show gratitude regardless of what's going on. Okay? There's always something to be thankful for. Me, I've got at least 1,000 things I could think of. Boom! That I'm grateful for. So try to keep that in mind. And I know some of you are like probably kicking rocks right now and wanting to punch walls. But yeah, out of frustration, no, most likely. Anyway, yes, some people take kindness as weakness, unfortunately. So, yeah, we heard in the warnings, don't help, because it's like trying to save a drowning victim. They will drown you too. So, wise words. Okay? It was in the readings. We should have known, right? Anyway, so in the reverse, for those of you that need to hear this, too much solitude results in isolation and separation. Now is the moment to get together with friends and join in merriment. Hiding out will lead to loneliness and negative thinking. Separation at this time isn't a healthy choice. Are you in a situation in which you feel alone? You need to share this, not keep it to yourself. By joining in with others, you'll hear what you need to know, because Spirit finds ways to speak through them without they're even knowing it. That's fascinating because it's true. You have the key to let yourself out of this prison. You are loved and never alone. It's interesting because we have the prison as the very next card. Eight of Swords. Mental prison. The mental bubble we have trapped ourselves in. Okay, so here's the advice from the divine. Get your soak. Meditate. Don't wallow in self-pity or any of that stuff. There's enough of that going around out in the world, seriously. People need to grow up and put on their big girl or big boy pants and start acting like adults. Seriously. Anyway, you just get your soak time, your downtime for just a short time, and then get right back out there. Okay? Because you guys are really strong, and I know you are. So, whatever's happened, shake it off. Okay? It is what it is. The planets, we're all at the whim of that, unfortunately. I think part of what we're doing is becoming, because the chakras system and stuff is somehow tied to all that. When you're going through an ascension, you're basically disconnecting from the whim of the planets. Interesting, right? Anyway, this will definitely help. It's about healing, DNA, and miracles, and heart chakra energy. The masses are running around disconnected from their heart chakra, acting in ego, narcissistic behavior, sociopath, psychopath, narcissist, whatever name you have on it, it's ego that's gone amok because they're not connected to their heart chakras. We're connected to ours, however. So make sure you retain that and do your 528, okay? We also have a solar eclipse coming up, and I recommend doing that salty soak, the brainy bath, on that day too, okay? And we have some fuzzy going on because I put something in front of the camera and it's going, no, I don't want to do it. I really don't. I don't want to do it. My husband's in here. I'm entertaining him. At least he laughs at my jokes, right? Anyway, maybe we can get it to focus down here. Yes, there we go. There we go. Much better. Anyway. Yeah, it's Mercury shadow phase. Okay. Yes, I am open for readings, personal readings, if you need some spiritual guidance on this. And the information's below. And and the link to get yourself 528 hertz in your life and to become one of the 144,000 singing a new song. This song. It's in the numbers. It's in the math. To get yourself one of those, and it helps out the channel, Sacred Waves can supply you with one. And I know aluminum is the right key to get, the right metal, because the numbers say so, and there are no coincidences. Anyway, so I hope you have a grand, let's see, that will be, yes, Friday the 14th, 2023. Try to hang in there. I know. My sympathies to all of you that are going through a lot of crap right now. I know it's not easy. But, we'll power through this. Okay? Anyway, take care. Have a amazing, amazing day.